What's going on, YouTube? It's Donnie B all day. It's Yap opening time. So, I got to get a couple things done here. Just a couple things. And you guys, if you stay with me, you'll get something at the end, right? Um, first things first. Let's talk about trolls, thumb downers, keyboard tough guys, right? Kind of push all these guys into one group, right? They're all pretty much the same turd. So, basically, got a couple of people that I'm watching, a couple of young people too, and I was watching somebody make a comment toward this kid. Right, he's a kid on here, and he's getting started, and he's doing good. He's doing good, but he's just learning the ropes, man. He's learning the ropes, and if you're on a kid's page and you don't agree with what he's saying because he's just a kid and you don't get it, you don't get his mentality because he's different than you, we're different spectrums, and you just leave him a thumbs down because you don't get it, or you leave some snide comment toward him, that makes you a turd, dude. You're a turd. And here's another thing with thumb downers and trolls. If you come on to, like, I see it on everybody's stuff, man. I'm sorry, I don't care who you are. If you have 6 million followers, there's gonna be some troll and there's gonna be some turd doing turd troll things. So here's the thing, like, you could put up a video of anything, it could be the birth of your child, and some dude's just gonna come by and put a thumbs down. Why? No idea, because they don't have the nut to be a real man, I guess. Here's the thing. If you want to come to my videos, all right, and this is just me speaking personally, you want to come to my video and you want to throw a thumbs down, fine. If you don't like something I'm saying or doing, that's fine. Say why. Don't just do a drive-by thumb down. You know what that makes you? It's a turd. You're a turd. So it's easy to say, like, okay, if I have a wall hanger knife, like something that just is supposed to not be any good. It's supposed to not be good. Like the Rambo collection, all the Hollywood collectible stuff. It's just remakes that are supposed to be displayed. I use them. If I do a video of a Rambo knife or the Expendables buoy of chopping down trees, and I say, man, this thing can be used to chop down light trees as long as you do it right. And you say, man, those knives are garbage. They cannot do what I literally just physically watched him do. They can't do it. It's impossible to do exactly what I just really watched him do. So if I'm telling you something, I'm not just yapping about it. I'm showing you. If I say this knife can do this, I'm saying that because I'm showing you as I do it. So if you're one of these knife snobs who thinks that just because the knife is some cheap movie replica, and they are cheap movie replicas, but it's still a knife, to a certain extent, it can still be used for certain purposes. If I say it can be used for this and I'm showing you that it can do that, guess what? It can do that. I'm not redoing the knife. I'm not fixing it just for this video and making it different. I'm not taking a $2,000 knife and switching grips and switching, etching on somebody else's label, writing Gil Hibben on it. I'm not doing that. I'm using the actual knife. And if you think that, I'm tricking out what I'm hitting on, maybe I just chopped down a tree with something. Oh, maybe I don't know. I already had a chopped down tree and I glued it back together. If you can't grasp the fact that something that you so strongly believe, because you're such a snob and you're such a turd, if you so strongly believe that this knife is this, weak and is this less capable of being used as any kind of knife for any kind of thing, and I prove you wrong, don't get mad at me. You're just dumb, all right? So here's the thing. If you want a thumb down away. I don't really care, because there's enough thumbs up to make up for your thumbs down. Guarantee you that. There's no video I have where there's more thumbs downs than ups, right? And even this one. So if you're going to do that kind of stuff, do that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? If you're going to give me a thumbs down, be a man. Be a man. Step up. What do you have to worry? You think somebody's going to come to your house and punch you in the face for being honest, for having an opinion? No, you're allowed to have an opinion. And if your opinion is different than mine, if you have the same knife I have that is great for me and it's crap for you, guess what? I'm not saying it's great for me because it's crap and I just want to lie to you. If something's great for me, it's great for me. It's working for me. It's doing the purpose that I needed it to do. So if you don't agree, that's fine, but say why. Because just because let's say you got a knife that works phenomenally, it's beautiful, you do everything with it. I buy the same knife, I take one swing and the blade falls off. My video is going to say, man, this thing stinks, it's horrible. And then you're going to throw a thumbs down because, no, it's not, but mine is great. But you're not going to explain it. You're not going to come to me and you're not going to hold a conversation. You're too weak for that. Be a man. Be a man. Just, you know what I mean? If you have an opinion, tell me why. I'm a good dude. I'm going to listen to you. You know what I mean? I'm going to hear you out. I'm going to go back and forth with you in a good way, right? So, and that leads me to your keyboard tough guys. If I respond to you, or if you just start out a conversation by thinking you're some kind of big tough guy, I'll tell you what, I'll give you my address. Come here. Come here. You're welcome to come join me. We could sit down at the round table. We could stand up in the yard. It doesn't matter to me. I'm good with it. Any way you want to go, I'm good with it. But be a man. Stop with all the bull. So next thing is good guys versus bad guys. The reason I got into knife reviewing was because I was watching knife reviews. And when you watch so many knife reviews where they just bug you to the point of, you didn't tell me anything, or you were completely disrespectful to the knife maker, then it's time for me to say, you know what, maybe I just need to start doing my own, because I can't listen to this and I can't listen to that. And another thing is, this is what chases a lot of people away. And I know this because I've gotten comments from people who follow me, and thank you guys who do. Listen, if you go on to some guy who's a professional YouTuber, which, hey, guess what, I am now, and you make a comment, most of the time these guys don't comment back. They don't have the time of day to respond. They don't care. They're like, well, I'm getting paid anyway, it doesn't really matter, so who cares? Then I had people ask me, can you do a video on this? They asked me for specific videos, and guess what? I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it to best I can. If I have the opportunity and I have the capability and I have the stuff I will do the video. I will do it. I will answer your responses or your questions or your requests, because it's you who makes my channel, not me. I just put up the videos. But without you guys, what's the point of making a video? If I have one person watching me, then really, you know what I mean? I'll just call them up and say, hey man, I just got this knife and it's awesome. I'm not going to bother doing this if there's not you. So, I mean, without you guys, it's pointless for me to be doing what I'm doing. So I'm going to do my best to always make it right with you guys. If you guys write to me or if you guys comment to me, I'm going to comment back. If I see the comment, here's the problem. They don't always post up in the, in my little alerts or whatever, where it says the comment you got for today. There's not always going to be a thing saying that I got this comment. Sometimes it skips some. And I found out I'll be going through some things, and then I see a comment that's like a month old, and I go, oh crap, I never saw it. So believe me, and then I'll respond a month later and apologize to whoever did it. There's some of you out there who have gotten those apologies saying, my bad, didn't see it. But here's the deal. If you comment to me and I don't comment back, I want you to know this right now, mano y mano, I'm not being a jerk. I'm not being that douche. I'm not being, that guy, because I believe that I can't do this without we, you know what I mean? It's all about us. So if I don't comment back, just think automatically in your head, either I'm in the bathroom for, 3 days, tacos, man, tacos, or I just didn't see it. I didn't see it. And if I see it, believe me, I will respond. If I see a comment, I will respond. Even if I don't like your comment, I'll respond somehow. I'll be sarcastic, because that's who I am. So that's that. If somebody has a request, I'm going to try my best to answer that request. Here's another thing. These guys, if you are an upstarting knife reviewer, let's say you decided, you were watching these knife reviews and you decided today, hey, guess what? I want to do a knife review now. I want to be a reviewer. How do I get people? most of the time, if you went to these big guys, and you know who I'm talking about, those guys have been doing a lot, and you said, hey, I want to do knife reviews now. What do you say? You throw me a shout out and you tell people to come to my channel. These guys are all about them. These guys are all about them. 99% of the time, if you ask somebody to step up for you, they're going to be like, why? You're going to take away from me. You're not taking away from me. Guess what? If somebody's watching my video on a knife, then you make a video on the same knife, they might watch both videos to try and figure out, okay, let's see if this knife really is that good. Because one guy's saying it, but that's just him. That's just him. What about this guy? What if he's saying the same thing or saying something different? Bam, now I can get a balance out and see what's going on. So you're not taking away from me. You know what I mean? If somebody asks me to give them a shout out, I give them a shout out. You know what I mean? Tactical Legos, Tubes, 5150. You guys know. You guys know I got your back. It's just the way it is. We're all brothers of the blade. And once these guys who get too big for these britches, you know what I mean, and they think they're too good for everybody, they forget that. They forget that the reason that they're getting paid on YouTube is because of you. It's you that's paying them, not anybody else. So that's a big thing, man. It is the respect goes both ways. You guys respect me enough to come and pay a visit to my channel, hit subscribe, and it's free to hit subscribe. You don't have to do anything to hit subscribe. It's crazy easy. You just go boop, and if you don't like my videos, don't watch them. But hit subscribe anyway, because you know that's cool. And it's even cooler to hit that little button there that says donate. You know what I mean? That's a cool button. That's a great button. You know what you get out of it? Oh man, it's Santa Claus is nice to you if you hit that button, and the Easter Bunny drops more of those little Cocoa Puffs all over your room. It's just really good stuff. So hit the donate. If you don't, it's all right, man. I get it. We're all in the same boat. So that's that. Okay, so third and final thing of my yep. Tubes 5150. I just mentioned him. Tubes 5150. He did a knife giveaway for the 4th of July. And he said, I'm going to do it. What I want to do is get to 100 people. I want to get 100 subscribers. And when I reach my 100th subscriber, I'm going to do a knife giveaway. And it's going to be great, blah, 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 blah. And everybody, you know, who tried out, who said, okay, you know, I'm game, I'll try for it. They put in their name just to see if they could win. And a lot of people probably didn't. A lot of people said, yeah, whatever, you know, it's just somebody just trying to use this as a gimmick to get people, and nothing's going to happen. But we're not going to know, because how would you know? How would you know? He could just say, hey, yeah, I had a knife giveaway and I gave it away. Or he could just wait for everybody to forget. But here's what happened is when the 4th came around, he didn't have 100 people yet. He was short of 100 people. But you know what he wasn't short on was his word. And his word is his bond. This is a good dude. And Tubes 5150, short of 100 people, kept his promise that on July 4th he was going to do a knife giveaway. He gave away a knife, and the guy that got the knife did a video saying about the knife. You know, he got the knife and he was very happy. And, you know, it was a free knife. It doesn't matter if it's a $5 knife or a $500 knife. A free knife is a free knife, right? So that was really cool, man. And the thing is with a guy like that is he's keeping it up. Now, he had a thing where he wanted to do every 100 he got from that moment on, he was going to do a knife giveaway at every 100. He changed the game. Labor Day is coming up. So he's thinking, guess what? It's Labor Day. It's Labor Day. It's another holiday. So he has another giveaway. You have 2 chances to win. And one of the chances is right here. Now, if you really want to know all the details and how to be able to get to win, go to Tubes 5150. Go and watch his video. He just posted it. It's still there. You can see how to win the knife. But in order to, he's doing 2 different knives on Labor Day weekend. And in order to get into one of the runnings, you have to do what I'm doing right now. Here's the thing. This is what you need to do. If you are not already a subscriber to Tubes 5150, TUBS 5150, if you're not a subscriber yet to him, subscribe right now. Go to his channel, subscribe to his channel. But this is the thing. This is how we all work together. When you subscribe to his channel, make a comment on that first video, whatever the first video is, saying, hey, I just subbed, found you through Donnie B all day. Right? You could even put D-Bad. He knows who I am. So you do that, And automatically that puts me in for the running. And then everybody that puts you down and says, oh, I heard about you through this dude, you are in for the running, right? And that's one way. And then all you have to do is copy and paste a link on a description to a video, and you have to do a video. This is the thing. You have to do a video talking about it like I'm doing right now. So basically he says, do a video talking about my giveaway and add the link down below. The link for his video is down below in my description. And he says, when you're doing this video as I'm doing, tell somebody to subscribe to my channel and mention that I am the one who recommended him. So if you do that, then you will also be in the running. However, if you are already a subscriber and you don't get anybody to join, it's okay. There's still another way. Go to his channel, watch his video, and find out, because there's 2 ways to win and there's 2 knives to win. And if he says that he's going to give away a knife, he's going to give away a knife. It's who he is, right? The guy's an honest man. So that's it, man. This is just a yap video. I have a request from Tactical Legos to do the K-bar collection of the short, the standard utility knife, and the Big Brother. How do they hold up after time? And I've had mine for quite a while, and I use mine, especially the Big Brother. I use that a lot, and I do belt carry the short. The one I use the least is the most famous of all, the USMC style, the utility knife. I use that one the least because it's my least favorite out of them, but it still gets its use. It still gets its use because I still add it in videos and do different things with it around the house. So I will be getting to a video on those 3 to show you exactly what goes on with those knives, how they hold up, and how they stay sharp or not stay sharp, or this and that, how the coating is, and you get the gist. So that's it. That's it. My yapping is over. You guys can get back to your lives. Watch The Simpsons. Family Guy's better, but Rick and Morty, man. Rick and Morty. So that's it, guys. Tubes 5150. You better put me up for this, knife giveaway. I want to be on that list. I'm doing my part. So that's it. Moral of the story, don't be a turd. I'm Donnie B all day. Until next video.